ever. Um, that was a super fun experience.
Super fun experience. Oh, okay, great. Okay, well, okay. So one moment. Okay. Uh, Okay, it's finally recording. Let's start from the beginning. I'll be really fast. Okay. Hello and welcome to my Fancy Lady Music channel. I'm Ronnie Sheila Moody. My guest today is one of the hottest new voices in reggae. At age 13, Kailash is already an accomplished singer, songwriter, engineer, pianist, and drummer. In 2021, Kailash began going viral on all social media platforms thanks to his ethereal vocals and affinity for roots reggae. Kailash, last per- Kailash has performed with the likes of Don Carlos, Clinton Fearon, and Julian Marley. This young man is also responsible for the thousands of views that I've gotten on my Fancy Lady music channel. Thank you, Kailash. Last weekend, Kailash performed two sold out shows with reggae icon Sister Nancy and Hope Scientist Brown at Great American Music Hall in San Francisco. In 2023, Kailash released his first full album, Across the Ocean. Welcome again, Kailash. Guess the first call? Nice, okay. Congratulations on an epic weekend at Great American Music Hall. Describe once more your experience performing with Hope the Scientist.
Again, it was uh that was an amazing 2 nights with him. Like being in the same hall with him, experience him working with his faders and mixing the tracks, and being able to perform alongside him was really like a really good experience.
He said something interesting when he introduced you. He said that you remind him of him when he was that age.
Yeah,
That's great. And how old are you now, Kailash?
I'm 13.
You are 13, so it's right in the bio. Yes. Okay. So at such a young age, you perform like a seasoned professional. You really know how to connect with the crowd emotionally. You seem to get lost in the song. What is that place you go to when you're singing?
I try to just get lost in the music and focus music as much as I can. I feel like whenever I play music, whether it's like am I singing or playing piano, um, I always just tend to just get lost in music.
Yes, that's amazing. And on that note, what were the vibes like when you performed this summer at Reggae on the River?
Reggae on the River was an amazing experience. I feel very honored and grateful to be invited to the main stage. My first summer, my summer.
Oh, wow, congratulations. And you performed on the main stage?
Yeah,
Yes. So what's the difference between performing in a smaller nightclub and a large outdoor venue?
I feel like the smaller nightclubs tend to have more intimate vibe to them. They can still be like really packed and exciting and electric. But since the nightclubs are smaller, like they kind of give off that vibe versus a festival just seems to me really open and kind of free.
That's great, great. And tell us about your latest album, Across the Ocean.
Yeah, it's got 8 tracks, all of which I wrote the lyrics, melodies to. Um, I arranged them. I played keyboards on them. I sang on them, of course, and I also had a hand in the percussion um, on the album. And I also wrote the drum beats. Some of the songs have unique drum beats that I wrote. And so I feel like that was a pretty accurate like reflection of my musical self when that was recorded and written. Um, and I feel like some of my mix, like my upcoming material, is gonna be even more reflection of my musical self right now.
Oh, it's a beautiful, beautiful album. Did you submit it for Grammy consideration?
No, no.
Oh, okay. Maybe the next one. Yes, because that's definitely Grammy worthy. And tell us about the song. Forgive me if I pronounce it wrong. Kane Masoto. Kane Masoto. Do
That was actually pretty. That was actually pretty on point.
thanks.
Um, so Kimosuto I wrote while on my last trip to Africa. It is sung in my family's native language, Sesotho. Um, And just reference, whenever I go to uh, Africa, where my family is in a country named Lesotho,
Wow.
and it's that's why the language is nicknamed Lesotho. Um, but yeah, uh, wrote it in Attica, and then came home and started like the Coogan people. We got a drummer and tracked it at our house ourselves.
Mhm.
Um, we brought in people like Cubics on guitar, Troy Sims for subatomic sound system on saxophone, and that track was actually mixed by scientists.
Oh, wow. So you collaborated in a number of ways. So is it your mother that's from South Africa?
Yes,
His family. And your dad told me he's from Florida. Wow. And your mom is a doctor?
yes, she is.
Oh, wow. And your dad is, what does he do? I know he's influential in your career.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes, he works. Your dad works with you. Wow. So we're talking about genius and how the genes are passed down. This young man comes from brilliant genes. And I saw a clip of you performing a Sergio Mendes piece on the piano. Yes, yes. And he recently died. Do you have any reflections on the late Sergio Mendes?
Oh, I really like I really like the music that he put out. Um, I I'm studying jazz piano right now and jazz theory in general. And that song Masquerada. My dad actually recommended me that song, and so I heard it and I really liked it.
Wow, you do a beautiful job. I also work at SF Jazz part time.
Oh, you do?
Yes, I'm.
Wow. I've been to SF Jazz numerous times. My new jazz piano teacher uh has played at SF Jazz. He actually has his name up on the SF Jazz wall of names. Murray Lowe. He's played with people like Pete Escovedo, John Santos, in the Otete ensemble.
Wow. So I'm looking forward to seeing you perform there too.
That would be amazing if I could get in there.
Okay. Okay. Have you been to Jamaica?
No, I haven't.
Not yet. So
Not yet.
good. So who name three of your top favorite reggae vocalists?
I m- my three favorites are Sugar Man, Edry Isaacs, and Dennis Brown. And the reason these are my favorites are because I feel like have they have a lot of feeling in their vocals and their songs. But on a side note, I also really like those specific lead singers because in addition to recording their own music, they also had labels where they would help put out other people's music and like help other upcoming artists with their careers. And that's one of my goals too.
Nurture and help other artists. That's great. That's great. And that's why you're leading in reggae today. And tell us about your upcoming projects.
Um, so I've been writing a bunch of new material. I've have half my second album track, and um, so yeah, album number two is on the way. Uh, I'm I'm gonna be working on that heavily through the winter, and I think yeah, that album will hopefully also be mixed by Spider-Man.
It's continued work with legendary Hope and Scientist Brown. Last question. Do you see yourself collaborating with other reggae phenoms like YG Marley and Elijah Marley, who are young and rising like yourself?
I feel like right now I'm trying to work on my own material and like kind of express myself musically. Collaborations can definitely happen, but right now I'm trying to um like just express my musical self right now.
That's great, great. Do you do your own social media posts?
My parents kind of handle that.
Oh, okay, being underage, that's good. So you'll be safe. Anyway, so thank you. I know this young man has to get to a piano lesson, so we're going to thank him and say goodbye. Thank you so much, Kailash.
Oh, thank you. It was a pleasure being.
Come visit me at SF Jazz sometime.
Of course, I definitely will.
Hopefully, we'll see you headlining. All right.
That.
Good night, and tell your parents thanks, and have a great piano lesson. Good, good.
All right. Thank you.
Good. Take care. Bye bye. Thank you. Bye bye. Bye. Sir.
No, you take my kindness for weakness. Thought I was a fool. Now you're trying to mash up my love life. Why not play it cool? Gala, who you think you are? You think you a superstar? Gala, who you think you are? You better stay far. Fancy lady, and diamonds and things. You must be crazy in your biggest boots and rings. Girl, how you think you are? You think you a superstar? Girl, how you think you are? You better stay far.
Awesome. Thank you.